As a 20-something millennial environmentalist, I usually start my day by rolling out of bed, powering on my laptop, and browsing through the newest articles from Grist, among other sites. Grist is a refreshingly informative online magazine that covers issues related to the environment with smart and witty commentary. Topics that are often overshadowed in many other newspapers like the New York Times or the Wall Street Journal are frontline throughout their site. Grist represents a new and much-needed wave of eco-journalism that focuses on issues like environmental justice that often lack mainstream coverage. Priding itself as the beacon in the smog and the news source that reports on doom and gloom with a sense of humor, Grist has managed to gain over 2 million subscribers since its inception in 1999. But why exactly is Grist so compelling, and how has it managed to garner such a substantial audience? In part, I think Grist's success can be attributed to their ability to make complex information accessible and entertaining. The best way to understand this approach is to dive into some of Grist's articles and videos. The online magazine has managed to keep itself fresh and approachable in part because of its video content. Its in-house videos mirror a recent surge of video journalism championed by bigger news sources like Vox. But even while explaining intense and oftentimes deflating subjects like the Dakota Access Pipeline, the journalists at Grist craft easily digestible, witty, and more importantly, information-heavy content. For example, in a video published on January 12, 2017, titled "What Trump's Interior Picks Mean for Federal Funds in National Parks," a staff writer, Katie Herzog, provides a succinct rundown of what exactly the nominations of Ryan Zinke will mean for American public lands. Herzog begins the video with a clever hook true to Grist's ethos. She lists the great things about America, like cookie dough ice cream and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, in order to ease viewers into the serious issue at hand, the new management of national parks and public lands. With slick motion graphics, a collected demeanor, and at times cheeky visuals, Herzog explains the importance of public lands and why Ryan Zinke might be a concerning pick for managing them. Despite the serious topic of this video, it maintains a light and entertaining tone. In this way, the video deftly walks the line between entertainment and information. It invites people in with humor and then sits them down for a lesson. One of Grist's more recent articles about batteries once again reflects this ability to navigate between important environmental information and humor. The first sentence of the article is comical and irreverent, as the author Amelia Uri writes, "The battery might be the least sexy piece of technology ever invented." She then goes on to write a compelling article about the importance of batteries for our future. Through her research, she discovers that new, more powerful batteries are essential to establishing a stable, renewable energy grid. Peppered throughout her prose, Uri provides the audience with a humorous line or two, acting like a mental break from the flood of information. This, like much of the other content at Grist, uses cleverness as a chaser to make the fact-heavy or depressing sections go down. But why are wit and accessibility important? Can't I just keep reading the New York Times environment section? Well, yes you can and should, because a diverse range of news sources is necessary. But Grist brings to the table an often undervoiced progressive look at all things environmental. And by doing it in a humorous way, they've managed to reach a broader audience, some of whom may not engage with these issues at all if the New York Times is their only source of information. From green living to environmental justice, Grist has crafted a fine-tuned eco-news outlet that investigates often gloomy subjects with reflexivity and wit. This approach is much needed when dealing with such mammoth problems as climate change. When done well, levity and optimism can work to inspire action and spread knowledge. In a way, Grist uses humor not as escapism, but as a means to help more people understand and grapple with the environmental issues that surround us. I am in no way associated with Grist. I just really like their content and I wanted to make a video about them. If you're new to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe or press the like button down below, or do both, it doesn't really matter. You can also go ahead and support me on Patreon, which is sort of like an ongoing Kickstarter. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next week. Bye.